Hey guys, William DTA here, or previously Will DTA, whatever you want to go by. I'm making a What's in My Dock video. I've got a lot of suggestions from people since I got my Mac, and they'd like to know what applications I'm using, so I guess I'm going to go ahead and make one. I really appreciate if you guys who have Macs, or even if you have like Rocket Dock on your Windows machine, please make a video response. I'd really like to see what kind of applications you're using. I'm sure my viewers would also like to see what kind of stuff you got going on your computer. So let's go ahead and take a look. Even though you guys probably know about all the stock apps, I'm going to go ahead and run through them and give you my opinion, how much I use them, of course. First thing we got here is Finder. Nothing too special about that. Pretty much the same. It's basically, for all you guys that don't have Macs, it's the Explorer window for the Mac. It's how you navigate your machine. Comes in it's really handy, basically. So next we're going to talk about Dashboard. I don't use Dashboard a lot. Basically, it gives you a bunch of widgets. I personally do not like Dashboard. I don't really see the point in it. Mail.app, the application, it's great. I use it all the time, day to day, always going through the stuff. So that's good. Safari, definitely my #1 choice for web browser for the Mac. Firefox, I do have installed, but I don't have it on the dock because I never use it. I only go to Firefox if I ever have problems with Safari. And sometimes, like Facebook image uploader and YouTube video uploaders have problems with Safari, but usually it doesn't give me too much trouble. So that's pretty good. iChat, I do use iChat a lot for AIM. That's about it for all you people that are nitpicky about it. AIM, sorry. Um, Address book, don't use that very much. I have a few contacts in there. Almost everything's my cell phone, and I don't sync with my computer. So, iCal, I don't really keep a calendar. Everything right now is pretty set for me, so I don't really need to keep dates or anything like that. iTunes, great application, works well, not only on PCs, but it's even better on the Mac. Trust me, guys. It's really great. I love it. Maybe one day I'll make a video of me going through all my music and everything. But it's a pretty good application. Works well. Photo Booth. I'm pretty sure all you guys who have Macs know what Photo Booth is. As you can see, there I am right there. It's basically an application to take images, stuff like that. You can even take photos. So it works pretty good, especially if you're like a daily booth guy and you like to take pictures. It could come in handy. iPhoto, it's basically a photo application. iMovie. iMovie has now become my premier video editing tool. It's good, it's functional, it does what I need it to do. I wouldn't definitely not call it the best video editing tool out there. I still would prefer Sony Vegas way over iMovie. Final Cut's pretty good, a little complicated to get used to, but for what I need to do, iMovie works pretty good. GarageBand. GarageBand's that tool that a lot of YouTube recording artists use, especially because most, artsy people use Macs. Basically, it's an application where you can record your voice, guitar, piano, and compile them all together into a song. So it's really good for a lot of those people, like David Choi, and a lot of other YouTubers who do music and stuff like that. Dave Days, I think, originally used GarageBand. I don't know if he uses it anymore. So it can come in handy if you like to do stuff of that sort. Time Machine. Time Machine is a great application. I love it. As you can see up here in my top right-hand corner, I have my time backups on an external hard drive. I got a 500 gigabyte Western Digital hard drive up here that I use for my Time Machine, and also some manual backing up. I have Time Machine set to do a backup every hour, so it's pretty good. I haven't had any problems with the Mac so far where I had to go back into Time Machine and get an update or a file that I deleted accidentally, but it works pretty well, and I don't have to worry about losing my stuff, so that's good. Calculator, I like it a lot better than the Windows calculator that comes with the program. It works really good. Comes with different settings to set to scientific or basic or programming even, so that's pretty cool that it comes with that. Don't use it a ton, but when I do use it, it comes in handy, so remember that. Next thing, Photoshop CS4. CS4, I worship this like a god. I love Photoshop. I make all my themes using Photoshop. I do Photoshop tutorials. If you guys would like to see those tutorials, subscribe to the channel down in the bottom bar It's called Will's Photoshop Help. I'm just starting out with new videos because all my videos got deleted from there when I restored that account. So um, definitely go subscribe if you like Photoshop. I do a lot of cool stuff in there. VLC Media Player, which is basically the end-all media player for the Mac. It will play almost any format of video you can think of. In fact, the only format it does not have video playback support yet for the Mac is Blu-ray playback support, which is a big downside, especially now that you can play RIP Blu-rays on your Windows machine. That's still not really capable yet on the Mac, but it's getting closer, and hopefully there will be an update soon. CyberDuck is the next application down on my dock. Great application for FTP if you have your own website, or SFTP if you like to transfer files back and forth between a device such as the iPhone and a lot of other applications out there. Or I'm sorry, a lot of other devices do use a Unix-based system with the root, so you can use this with other devices. I can't really name any offhand right now, but it does work good for the iPhone, iPad, iPod Touch. As you guys can probably see, I have the Office suite, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Entourage. Definitely, I'm going to need these if you're a student, high school, middle school, college, secondary, graduate. You're going to need this if you have a Mac. Be honest with you guys, not a fan of Microsoft Office for Mac. I'm really used to the PC version, which I still use on my laptop and my desktop PC. Even though it is good, it's not quite there yet with capabilities as the PC version is. But we're hoping that there will be an update pretty soon, so that's good. In fact, we've heard that there's going to be some really good things with the 2011 version of Windows Office, or I'm sorry, Microsoft Office for the Mac, and they're supposed to include a brand new updated ribbon, just like the PC version. So hopefully that will come in handy. I do use Word quite a bit. I do use Excel and PowerPoint. Don't find myself using Entourage very much, but hey, it's nice to have, even though. And of course, you can always use OpenOffice instead of the Windows suite. It works good, but if you're a real college student and you really depend on having good compatible files, because maybe you don't have a printer, you got to go print at the library or at the student commons or something like that. So always having compatible files is always a good thing. You don't want to have to worry about it. So next thing we're going to talk about is Views. I think that's how you pronounce it. Sort of like Transmission. It's kind of like a torrent application. Works pretty good. Very slow. No ad. I mean, it's very fast. No ads like you get on some of these that you actually have to pay for. So you might want to check that out. It's a pretty good torrenting program. I don't really use it that much. I've only gotten like one torrent from it. And it wasn't for like media, like music videos or anything like that. It was actually for a PDF file that I needed for a book report. It was an ebook that I needed to read. So that comes in handy.